To the Atlantic Basin, Invest 91L tagged in the Atlantic with a medium chance for development in the next 7 days. Now, the thing is here, the window for opportunity of tropical growth, it's kind of short. We're really only looking at the next 2 days to see the potential for, at the very most, probably a tropical depression. I'm not so sure we'll get a name out of this one, but we've got about 24 to 36 hours to watch it. By Monday morning, the opportunity for any more tropical development is off the table, as this system is likely to be moving inland to the coast, right along the coast of Mexico. So impacts to the U.S. pretty minimal. The only thing we will see is an increased risk of some scattered showers and storms as we get into about late Sunday, Monday for South Texas. But I want to show you the visible satellite over the last hour, because our area of disturbed weather, that broad circulation emerging into the southern waters of the Bay of Campeche, and we are seeing some robust thunderstorm development. So this will be interesting to watch. When we put that into motion, you can see a little bit of circulation here. This is kind of the beginnings of the day, right? So as the day goes on, we will get more information out of this. The hurricane hunters are going out to investigate the Bay of Campeche. They'll be there all afternoon. We'll get low-level investigation, meaning temperature, dew point, pressure, all of that will be ingested into our models, and we will continue to fine-tune what Invest 91L is going to do. Meanwhile, we have potential development right within this zone where we have pocket of lower wind shear. Note, of course, we have that conveyor belt of really strong winds parked just to the north of this, and particularly across the entire eastern tier of the Gulf of America and into the Caribbean. And that's why things have been really quiet over the last several weeks. But if we just find a pocket, that could be enough, with the warm waters sitting well into the mid-80s, for at least some tropical development here. Models right now hinting at a better organized circulation by later this afternoon. As we go through tonight into tomorrow, that's when we start to run into that conveyor belt of stronger winds off the coast of Tampico. And that's where you can even see how models are kind of elongating that low-level spin, indicating a messier, more sheared storm. When I talk about shear, we're kind of shifting everything with those winds off to the east side of what could potentially be that center of circulation. So we'll watch how this throws together. Now, oftentimes when everything's sheared off to the right, it throws a lot of the rain into the Gulf of America, but that's going to continue to wrap up and around. There's a lot of moisture at play, those deeper blues, meaning that we could really see that downpour action pick up along the east coast of Mexico. By Monday morning, this starts to move inland. We have high pressure kind of parked up to the north, and so the overall flow in the atmosphere is to kind of want to push things back out to the west. And so we'll see that moisture slam into the east coast of Mexico, and some of it is going to work its way up into South Texas, which is what's going to increase our risk for showers and spotty thunderstorms, Brownsville, Corpus Christi, perhaps even up into Galveston as we go through Monday.